Do you ever stop and ask yourself, why am I not where I want to be? Why is that dream still just a dream, not a reality? It's simple. Because right now you've lost your hunger. Hunger isn't about physical food. Hunger is the relentless drive inside you that pushes you when you feel like quitting. It's that voice that says you're not done yet. It's the part of you that refuses to accept mediocrity, the part that tells you that your best is still to come. When you're hungry, nothing can stop you. But let me tell you something, hunger alone isn't enough. You can want something with every ounce of your being, but if you don't take action, it's just a wish. And wishes don't make things happen. Action makes things happen. You need to take the first step, and then the next, and then the one after that. I want you to imagine your life right now, and then imagine it 1 year from today. The difference between where you are now and where you could be is action. The only thing standing between your dreams and your reality is what you do in the next few moments, days, and weeks. But here's the catch. The biggest enemy to action is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. And here's the truth, fear is a lie. Fear is the illusion that keeps you stuck, keeps you comfortable. But comfort doesn't lead to growth, my friend. Action does. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to hit walls. There will be times when you want to quit. But let me tell you, that wall, that obstacle, is not your enemy. It's your ally. It's showing you how badly you want this. You can't move forward until you face the challenge and push through it. The greater the obstacle, the greater the opportunity for growth. If you stay hungry for more and you take consistent action, I promise you your goals will be within reach. Not in a year, not in 5 years. In the next few months, if you commit to taking action every single day. You don't have to make huge leaps every day. It's the small steps that add up. It's the compounded actions that will transform your life. But you need to move with urgency. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There's only the moment you have right now. So I ask you, are you ready to take action? Are you hungry enough to do what others won't, to push through what others can't? Because if you are, then there's nothing that can stop you from achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. Time is now. Get hungry. Take action. Let's go. Staying hungry for growth means never settling for where you are today, no matter how successful you may feel. It's about looking at every experience, every setback, and every success as a chance to learn, evolve, and become better. When you stay hungry, you are constantly searching for ways to expand your knowledge, sharpen your skills, and broaden your horizons. It's the desire to be better than you were yesterday, push beyond your current limits, and challenge yourself to reach higher. Hunger for growth doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It thrives in the midst of challenges, adversity, and discomfort. It's the understanding that growth isn't linear. It's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes painful. But that's what makes it powerful. The more you crave growth, the more you're willing to put in the work. Embrace the process and stay committed even when things get tough. It's also about developing a mindset that sees every failure as a lesson, not a defeat. Staying hungry for growth means you never stop asking yourself, how can I improve? What's the next level? It's about setting goals that challenge you, not just ones that feel comfortable. When you stay hungry, you actively seek out opportunities to stretch yourself, whether it's learning something new, stepping into an unfamiliar situation, or taking on a new challenge that forces you to rise. You don't wait for motivation to come to you. You create it by staying hungry for what's next. Desire is the fuel that ignites action and propels you toward progress. It's the internal spark that pushes you to move from thought to action, transforming dreams into tangible results. Without desire, there is no momentum, and without momentum, progress stalls. When you have a deep, burning desire for something, whether it's a personal goal, a career achievement, or a vision for your life, you will find the energy and determination to push through obstacles, overcome setbacks, and keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear or difficult. Desire doesn't just inspire you to dream, it compels you to act. It gives you the clarity to focus on your goals and the motivation to pursue them relentlessly. When you are driven by a strong desire, nothing can deter you. The challenges that might normally stop you become stepping stones. The moments of doubt turn into opportunities to prove to yourself just how committed you are. Desire also sharpens your vision. It turns vague aspirations into specific objectives, giving you something concrete to work toward. When you desire something deeply, it becomes a part of who you are. It doesn't just sit in the back of your mind, it drives every decision you make. Your desire for progress overrides comfort, laziness, and fear. It makes you resilient and resourceful, constantly seeking ways to improve, to learn, and to grow, pushing you forward even when things get tough. Ultimately, it is desire that ensures you stay on course, guiding you towards success. Ambition is the key that unlocks the door to extraordinary achievement. It's the inner force that drives you to aim higher, do more, and become the best version of yourself. Without ambition, it's easy to fall into complacency and settle for mediocrity. Ambition, however, refuses to accept the status quo. It is the vision that keeps you moving forward, even when the road is unclear or filled with obstacles. When you are ambitious, you don't just follow the crowd, you carve your own path, you set bold, sometimes seemingly impossible goals, and then relentlessly pursue them. Ambition pushes you to go beyond what's comfortable and familiar, encouraging you to step into uncertainty and take risks in pursuit of your dreams. It's that driving force that gives you the courage to fail forward, learn from your mistakes, and keep pushing when others might quit. Ambition is also about a deep internal commitment to excellence. It's not about competing with others, but about constantly challenging yourself to improve. The truly ambitious person doesn't measure their success by how others are doing, they measure it by how far they've come and how much they've grown. Ambition sparks creativity, fuels hard work, and nurtures resilience. It is the spark behind every great innovation and every groundbreaking achievement. When ambition is in your heart, there are no limits to what you can accomplish, because you are driven by the belief that you are capable of achieving greatness. Action is the bridge between dreams and reality. No matter how big your vision or how great your ideas, they mean nothing without action. Action is the force that transforms concepts into concrete results. It is the heartbeat of progress, the undeniable proof that you are serious about your goals. When you take action, you are asserting your commitment to your dreams, signaling that you're ready to do what it takes to make them happen. Power of action lies in its ability to create momentum. Even the smallest step forward can set a chain reaction in motion, opening up new opportunities and insights. Each action you take, no matter how minor it may seem at the time, compounds into larger successes. It's this constant forward movement that distinguishes the dreamers from the doers. People who act consistently are the ones who make things happen, while those who hesitate and overthink miss out on opportunities that could have propelled them forward. Action also fuels clarity. Often it's only by acting that you truly understand the next step or the right direction to take. It's easy to get caught in planning and preparation, but until you put yourself out there and act, you can't fully see what's working and what isn't. Action gives you feedback, it teaches you lessons, and it accelerates growth. The more you act, the more you learn, refine, and grow, increasing your ability to make smarter, better decisions. Without action, nothing changes. With action, everything is possible. Fear is a powerful force, but it is ultimately an illusion. It often feels real, like a looming obstacle that holds you back, but in truth, it is a creation of the mind, an imagined scenario that hasn't even happened yet. Fear thrives in uncertainty, and it feeds off of doubt and the unknown. It tells you that you're not capable, that you're not ready, or that failure is imminent. But fear at its core is nothing more than a story we tell ourselves, and it has no power unless we give it control over our actions. What fear wants most is for you to stay in your comfort zone, to keep you from growing, trying new things, or pursuing your deepest desires. It plays on your insecurities and magnifies the worst-case scenarios. But here's the truth: most of what you fear will never happen. The chances of failure, judgment, or harm are far smaller than your mind makes them seem. When you push through fear and take action anyway, you quickly realize that it was never as terrifying as it seemed. In fact, fear often dissipates the moment you face it head-on. The key to overcoming fear is recognizing it for what it is: a mental barrier, not a physical one. Once you understand that fear is an illusion, you can move past it and take bold, decisive action. The only true danger comes from letting fear control you, from allowing it to stop you from pursuing what you truly want. Fear may appear real, but it can never hold power over you unless you let it. Consistency is the secret weapon that separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. It's easy to get excited about a new idea, a new project, or a big vision, but what truly matters is showing up every single day, no matter how you feel. Consistency is about making progress, even if it's just a little bit at a time. It's about building the habit of doing the work, day in and day out, even when the initial excitement fades or the results are slow to appear. When you commit to consistency, you give yourself the power to stay on course, regardless of distractions or challenges. It's through consistent effort that you build momentum, turning small actions into major accomplishments. Each day you show up, you're laying the foundation for the success that's to come. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's built through the compound effect of continuous, focused effort. Consistency is also the antidote to doubt and uncertainty. It's easy to get discouraged when results don't come quickly, but when you stay consistent, you trust the process. You understand that success is not about instant gratification, but about putting in the work every single day and trusting that the results will follow. Over time, consistency leads to mastery. It's the key to improvement, growth, and long-term achievement. When you commit to consistency, you commit to progress, and progress is what ultimately leads to success. Obstacles are an inevitable part of any journey, but how you respond to them determines whether they become roadblocks or stepping stones. Rather than viewing obstacles as setbacks, shift your perspective and see them as opportunities for growth. Every challenge you face has the potential to teach you something valuable, whether it's a lesson in resilience, a new skill, or a deeper understanding of yourself. When you encounter an obstacle, you have two choices: let it defeat you or find a way to turn it to your advantage. The people who thrive are not those who avoid challenges, but those who face them head-on and use them to fuel their progress. For example, a setback at work can push you to develop new strategies, learn a different approach, or uncover a weakness that you can strengthen. An obstacle isn't a signal to quit, it's a signal to adapt and improve. Turning obstacles into opportunities also requires a mindset shift. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Embrace the discomfort of challenges, as they force you to think outside the box and approach problems in innovative ways. It's in those moments of adversity that your greatest breakthroughs often occur. When you see obstacles as opportunities for development, you begin to unlock your full potential and realize that every challenge is just a temporary test on your path to success. Your goals are closer than you think. Often we set big, bold aspirations and let the distance between where we are and where we want to be feel overwhelming. But the truth is, every step you take toward your goal brings it closer to reality. No matter how far away it seems, your goals are within reach, and it's only through consistent effort, persistence, and faith in yourself that you will bring them into your grasp. Too many people give up because they focus too much on the end result and forget that the journey is made up of small, incremental steps. It's easy to become discouraged when the outcome isn't immediate, but every effort counts. Each action you take, no matter how small, is getting you closer. Your goals aren't just dreams, they are achievable milestones that can be reached through dedication and hard work. The key is to break down those big goals into manageable parts, creating a clear path forward. When you focus on small, actionable steps, the entire journey becomes less daunting. The progress may feel slow, but as long as you stay committed, you are moving closer to where you want to be. Don't let the magnitude of the goal intimidate you. Remind yourself that what feels distant today will feel much more attainable tomorrow, as long as you keep putting one foot in front of the other. Every decision you make and every action you take is bringing you closer to the person you need to become to achieve those goals. They are within reach. Keep moving. Believing in yourself is the foundation of any success you will ever achieve. It is the unwavering confidence that you have the ability to face challenges, learn from your mistakes, and ultimately reach your goals. Without self-belief, even the best opportunities can pass you by, and even the greatest dreams can remain out of reach. The truth is, belief in yourself is the fuel that powers action, and without it, nothing happens. When you believe in yourself, you begin to trust your abilities, your judgment, and your decisions. You no longer wait for external validation or approval. You stop questioning your worth and start focusing on your strengths. Self-belief shifts your mindset from "can I" to "I will." It empowers you to take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and persist even in the face of adversity. Believing in yourself doesn't mean you'll never encounter doubt or fear. It means you have the resilience to push through those moments and keep going. It's the quiet inner voice that reminds you that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone on the path to growth. When you trust in your own potential, you make decisions with confidence, knowing that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Self-belief also nurtures a growth mindset. You start to see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, not as threats. You recognize that you are constantly evolving, and each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. With belief in yourself, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Living with urgency means treating every moment as precious and knowing that time is one of the few resources you can never get back. When you live with urgency, you stop procrastinating and waiting for the right moment. You understand that now is the time to take action, to pursue your goals, and to make the most of every opportunity. It's about cultivating a sense of purpose that drives you to act quickly, decisively, and with focus. Urgency doesn't mean rushing through life or making hasty decisions without thought. It means recognizing that time is limited and that every decision you make either brings you closer to your goals or takes you further away. When you live with urgency, you prioritize what matters most and eliminate distractions that waste your time. You move with intention, making the most of every day and treating each task, no matter how small, as an important step toward your larger vision. Living with urgency also means embracing the idea that time waits for no one. If you don't take action today, tomorrow may be too late. The future isn't guaranteed, and the opportunities you have now might not be available later. When you feel a sense of urgency, you stop putting things off, you stop waiting for things to be perfect, and you take immediate, purposeful action. You stop letting fear or doubt hold you back, because you know that every day counts. The more urgency you bring to your actions, the faster you'll move toward the life you want to create. The time to act is now. The hunger for growth, the desire to push forward, the ambition to reach new heights, and the consistency to stay on track, all of it means nothing if you don't take action. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, and stop letting fear dictate your path. Believe in yourself, because you have everything you need to succeed within you. The obstacles you face, turn them into opportunities. The goals you've set, they are within your reach. Live with urgency, knowing that every moment counts, and your future is shaped by what you do today. Take control of your destiny, because the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the action you choose to take. Now is your time. Get hungry, take bold action, and make it happen.